to the top floor. More PJs and rich like water, go to Cabo. Cash in the walls, hollow. Your money too small, micro. Hunch up on the call, got a.
We welcome you back to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. We're in the fourth quarter now with the Bengals in possession of the football.
Let's go! Blue line it! Blue line!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Out to the left, it's complete to Dodson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Completes it right side to Dodson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So that'll back them up 5. The full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ivey's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, and they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down to that 7. It's up a 1st and goal. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd down.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And the division title out of reach, we know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
So it's just a matter of adjusting now, isn't it? And what I mean by that is mentally. Every team starts the season thinking, let's go for the number 1 seed, right? Being the top team. Number 2 is pretty great, too, because you get the opening bye, and you're at home after that. But it doesn't matter at this point. Just getting in, and you just sit down and talk to your team. Would you rather go on the road and deal with someone, or would you rather stay at home for the playoffs? Let's go on the road and go take someone out.
They'll stick to the ground game with Garland. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Back to the workhorse today. It's Garland. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Here comes a 20th carry for Garland. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The linebacker, Preston Brown, brings him down.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. That's caught inside the 20. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 at the 19. It's Garland. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an impair. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Garland. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave them looking at a 4th and 1.
Well, partner, I know experience. The first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.